Welcome on back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. It is Monday, April 21st. We have a 8-game MLB schedule on tap for today. Real quick, before we jump into it, I see there's a lot of new people passing by the channel. I just wanted to explain a few things to you guys about how we do things over here and how we place our bets. We are very transparent over here. I don't do no fancy sports betting talk. I don't talk in units or this, but we talk money. Our goal here is to try to turn a profit every day. Another thing about us, we love our dollar bets. We do place $10 single bets. It's not my personal favorite. That's how come you always hear me trying to push for the dollar bet. It's a low wage with a good possible win, and that is what we want. We want to turn a profit without breaking our bank every single day. If you like those type of things, that is what we do. We put all our picks on the screen for you, except yesterday. I'm very sorry about yesterday, guys. I was in such a rush, but yeah, there is no trying to lie. I'm not trying to sell nobody no picks. Our goal here is for all of us to make money. That is all we want for every day. Today there's a 11 o'clock baseball game being played in Boston. That's what I want for everybody. I want on a Monday morning, you're going to the baseball game. Well, all of that being said, guys, like I said, 8-game schedule. We're not going to waste no time. What happened yesterday? Real quick, I'll give you a recap of yesterday. We broke even, both on our over-unders and on our money line spread picks. But just like when the days we won, days when we don't win or barely make a win, we just shake it off and care about the day at hand. And that's what we're doing today, guys. 8-game schedule. Please do not forget the dollar parlay plays of the day. Our pitching props almost hit yesterday. They pulled Kikuchi as soon as he got his 6th strikeout. I said, all right, we need one more, and we hit the parlay. They pulled him as soon as he hit 6. So, the universe didn't want that one. But today, we're jumping into it, not wasting time. 8 games. Let's make some money. Our first game of the day is the 11 o'clock game in Boston. The White Sox and the Red Sox wrapping up their series. And today we're taking Boston on the money line. The game total is set at 9, and we're playing under 9 today. For our hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking Bregman of the Red Sox and Devers of the Red Sox. For our pitching props, we're looking at the White Sox Cannon to go over 4.5 Ks, but we're playing Buehler of the Red Sox to go under 4.5 strikeouts in this game. All right, on after that, there's a lot of new series starting up today. This game is, these are when all the regular games are starting around 6 o'clock on the East. We have the Yankees in Cleveland playing the Guardians. The Guardians coming off a good series with Pittsburgh. The Yankees splitting a series with Tampa Bay. We're taking Yankees on the road. We're playing them on the money line here. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this one. For our batting props, 2 total bases. We're taking Judge of the Yankees and Naylor of the Cleveland Guardians. Then we look at our pitching props, and we're taking Schmidt of the Yankees to go under 4.5 strikeouts. And we're playing Williams of the Cleveland Guardians to go over 5.5 Ks today. Alrighty, and after that, we got the Padres heading to Detroit to play the Tigers. The Tigers losing a heartbreaker yesterday to the Kansas City Royals in overtime. The Padres finally getting a win in Houston yesterday as they took 1 out of 2 in that series. Today at home, we're taking Detroit plus the points. They're favored in this game, so we have them covering the 1.5 point spread. For the game total of 8, we like the over in this one. Then our batting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 2 Tigers. We're taking Carpenter and Colt Keat of the Detroit Tigers. Then we look at our pitching props. We're playing Vasquez of the San Diego Padres to go under 3.5 Ks. And we're taking Montero of the Detroit Tigers to go over 3.5 strikeouts today. Moving along, we got the Cincinnati Reds in Miami playing the Miami Marlins. The Miami Marlins taking one from Philly yesterday. At home, today they're back at home, and we're playing Miami on the money line. Cincinnati coming off a game where they put up 22 runs, 25 hits. Are they punch drunk? I don't know. But we are playing Miami at home. I like the way they've looked. Even those first 2 games where they lost, this is a competitive Miami team. This team is not the Colorado Rockies. This team got pitching and hitting. We're playing the Miami Marlins on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like under 8 today. For our batting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Hayes of the Cincinnati Reds, and we're playing Wagaman of the Miami Marlins. Then we look at our pitching props. Lodolo of the Cincinnati Reds, we're playing his under 5.5 strikeouts today. Meyer of the Miami Marlins, we're playing his over 5.5 Ks though. Continuing along, another series starting up is a NL East matchup. We got Philly and the Mets. So in this one, we're playing Philly. Even though Philly's on the road, we're playing Philly on the money line to win here today. The game total set at 8, and we like under 8 in this one. We look at our hitting props. 2 total bases. We're playing Kyle Schwarber of the Philadelphia Phillies, and we're playing Juan Soto of the Mets. Then we look at our pitching props. Both lines are set at 5.5. We're taking Nola of the Phillies to go over 5.5 Ks, but we're playing McGill of the Mets to go under 5.5 strikeouts in this one. All right, continuing along, we got the St. Louis Cardinals, who got swept by the Mets coming off a series, heading to Atlanta to play the Braves, who are just finished sweeping the Minnesota Twins at home. Today, we're playing Atlanta on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5, and we like the over in this one. Then our batting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Donovan of the St. Louis Cardinals and Riley of the Atlanta Braves. Then we look at our pitching props, and we're playing 2 unders in this one. We're taking Fedde to go under 4.5 strikeouts of the St. Louis Cardinals, and Schwellenbach of the Atlanta Braves to go under 5.5 Ks. So 2 unders for both starting pitchers today. We continue along. Like I said, it's only an 8-game schedule today. We're down to our final 2 games of the day. We have Toronto heading to Houston to take on the Astros. The Astros coming off of a good series at home against the Padres. They won 2 out of 3. Today, we're playing Toronto plus the points. Houston's favorite at home. We have Toronto plus 1.5 points. The game total is at 7.5, and we like under 7.5 in this one. Now, our batting props, 2 total bases. We're actually taking 3 batters in this one. We're taking Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we're playing Altuve of the Houston Astros. Then we look at our pitching props, and we're playing Guzman of the Toronto Blue Jays to go over 4.5 strikeouts, and we're taking Brown of the Houston Astros to go under 5.5 Ks today. Right on after that, we got the Milwaukee Brewers heading to San Francisco to play the Giants. Today we're taking San Francisco on the money line. The game total is set at 8, and we like the under in this one. Our batting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 2 Giants. We're taking Yastrzemski as well as Jung-Ho Lee. Then we move on to our pitching props, and we're taking the over for both starting pitchers. We're taking Priester of the Milwaukee Brewers to go over 3.5 strikeouts, and we're taking Ray of the Giants to go over 5.5 strikeouts today. All right, guys, once again, thank you for clicking on this video. But before we get out of here, our $2 parlay plays of the day. Our first one is our pitching props parlay, and this is something I haven't done all year. We're taking 5 overs in this one. We're taking Cleveland Guardians starting pitcher Williams to go over, Montero of the Detroit Tigers to go over, Nola of the Philadelphia Phillies to go over, Guzman of the Toronto Blue Jays to go over, and Priester of the Milwaukee Brewers to go over. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay should pay $20. Then we move on to our hitting props parlay, and we're playing Carpenter of the Detroit Tigers to go 2 total bases, Vlad Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays, Pete Alonso of the New York Mets, Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds, and Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. All 5 of those gentlemen, put them all in a dollar parlay, all 5 legs. That should pay $34. Now, if you're watching this video early enough, I'm going to add 1 player, and that's from that White Sox-Red Sox game. I'm actually going to add Bregman of the Red Sox to my personal line. Since it's nice and early, Monday, we're trying to win some money. We're throwing Bregman in, dollar parlay, so it's a 6-leg parlay. That should pay $70. Good luck to everyone out there. Please, it's Monday. We're back to our weeks. Be safe out there, and I hope to see you guys on the next